Yeah, so that's one of the things I like about my room is I can't control the heat. So just 7th floor. I mean,
you cool your beverages by holding them out the window.
It's wintertime.
Thank God for the future.
I know, right?
So we're back.
Speaking of the future, we're here reliving the glories of the 1960s with Buzz Aldrin's Space Program Manager.
We're going to the moon.
Yeah, we can actually do that this time.
Yeah. Is it worth mentioning saying last week we wanted to go to the moon because the moon update,
it didn't come out like Saturday.
Yeah, it was. We do all of our stuff on Fridays, so it came out one day late. So now we can get to the moon.
Yeah, and we're gonna do that. I played through the bits by mine a couple days ago, so I have some ideas about how we can get there a little bit faster than how I did it.
Okay.
But we'll see how it goes. So campaign's still in yet, so we're gonna go sandbox.
Are there still no options?
Under construction. The options are forthcoming.
Okay.
So sandbox, proceed. We're just gonna go normal because Buzz hard. Right now the difficulty isn't really balanced in the game. Like it changes the amount of money you get and you get less advice. But
how much advice were we getting in the first place?
Not much. Come on, Buzz Aldrin.
I think we had Von Braun lie to us. That's as much advice. That's as much advice as we got.
I did it to save your launch system. You've been saying that for 20 years. Welcome to.
Are we gonna get all these messages? We already know this. We just want to get to the moon.
Yeah.
With people, right?
Yeah. Anyways, this is the new categories. There's 3 moon categories. There's circumlunar reconnaissance mission, which this is just a flyby. It's not an orbit. This one is an orbit. This one is the direct descent. And the thing is, each category has multiple steps in it.
Oh.
It's like direct descent has both flybys and orbital and landing, whereas orbital just has orbital flights and flyby has flyby flights.
Got it. Do we have to do all the steps? Can we just go straight to direct?
Well, here's the thing. When I did it, I mean,
direct ascent, not descent.
It's well the
We're
way
going up from the moon.
Yeah.
Am I misunderstanding?
No, the way there's 3 ways of getting to the moon. There's direct descent, Earth orbit rendezvous, and lunar orbit rendezvous.
Yeah.
What we did in real life, was lunar orbit rendezvous, where we have
United States.
Yes.
Okay.
Where we have 2 ships, the lander and the spacecraft, orbits like meet up and rendezvous over the moon, and then go down, and then come back up, meet up again, and then fly back. Then there's Earth orbit rendezvous, where it just meets up on Earth orbit and then flies over. And then there's direct descent, where you just ascend directly from Earth and you go directly to the moon. There's no rendezvous, there's no EVA, it's just take the ship straight there.
So let's just go straight there.
Yeah. Well, like we have to do flybys and orbitals first, otherwise we had just absurd penalties to our reliability.
Oh.
And even with like perfect reliability, it still takes a long time to accomplish.
Okay.
So let's get started.
So how do we get there?
Well, we're going to start by building our space center first.
Again.
Which I feel is a good first step.
Oh shoot, we hired all the astronauts again to just the middle of a barren wasteland in Florida.
And then let's start out by doing, we have to do at least 1 satellite mission for Earth and the X-15. So do you want to do Sputnik or Explorer?
Let's do Explorer.
Explorer.
Last time we did Sputnik, so.
Yeah. Program open, Explorer 1. I strongly suggest you research. Alright, so let's get our rocket.
Oh, didn't you see, somebody left us a really helpful comment one time that you can auto-assign best people to their positions with some sort of button.
Yes, that's in when you're planning a flight, like in that part.
Not
and
yet.
that is useful, although at the same time you can't, like sometimes you have someone who's really good at 2 things, one person's not really good at 1 thing, and it doesn't delineate between the 2.
Well, so when that comes up, though, we'll just assign those people first and then auto-assign the rest?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
And that's everyone we have is assigned.
Huey Latimer?
Yes.
Who comes up with these names?
Buzz Aldrin.
Right.
So anyways, yeah.
It's a weird-looking rocket.
How so?
It just looked weird. The second picture that had the spindly things coming off of it.
Oh yeah, those are antennas.
Oh.
Because that's the satellite part.
So we can just send radio waves, check temperature.
Yes.
Are there 4 seasons yet?
Yes.
Cool. I don't know how to check the change log for this video or this
it's
game
on the
video,
website.
so
we're gonna hire some people who are good at crewed spacecraft. No, we have to upgrade it. So we can also get the X-15 program started.
Okay. Are these the same rockets we're going to use to do it, to, get to the moon? You said something one time to me about you can use, if you get really good at one kind of rocket, you can
Well, right now you can only use basically the pre-configuration setups. So different programs have different rockets, and some programs use the same rockets. Mm-hmm. This is not one of those. This is just the first generation, basic missile.
All right, well, let's just do it. Nobody cares. Get us up in space. It's on. Space race.
Right, and I think it said, we got that guy. Mm-hmm. We're going to assign him to, I guess we'll just have him do that for now.
Ranny?
Ronnie? It's a random name thing. Anyways, let's get in there and hire more personnel. No, that's the other thing is you can only, I guess, once a year hire one type of personnel. So because we hired that one person last time, we can't hire any more scientists for the rest of this year. But we're on the last season of this year anyways. So next turn. Ka-chunk. And this is at the point where we can probably de-assign, remove people from this project and have them work on this, because there's 4 people working on this, but only 2 people working on this.
Do it.
So, I'll take the 2 worst. That's, if you don't click directly on the X, and just click on the name, it'll say there's no one to assign, you have to hire more people, or reassign them. But it's no, I want to click on the X to remove them.
I think that's just your fault. You just click on the X.
Well,
if I don't click on the X, the game does a different function than when I do click on the X.
But it's the click box for the X is very tiny, it feels like. Don't use that tone of voice with me.
I don't know. I beat Dishonored on very hard, very terribly on my first playthrough. I think you can manage clicking on an X.
This is a completely different game.
Are we ever going to upload the rest of that?
We should, yeah. That's a backlog. Although, I don't know. People who watch our channel watch it for Buzz Aldrin, basically.
Yeah, they don't. So
this is next turn. I think we're ready to launch. Let's see what Von Braun has to say. I believe it's no. Oh, we also need to hire these guys.
Oh yeah. Houston, this is the rocket. Nobody answers.
Hey, hello, Houston? Is anyone there?
Did they ever implement retirement yet?
I think that's coming up in the next update.
The people didn't age, did they?
Now they do age, but they don't die from old age. I saw someone playing who had a scientist that's 130 years old.
Oh my god.
It's a step-by-step process.
That's why we need to fund more into NASA, because we can learn how to keep people alive for much longer.
Let me die! Let me... Alright, so I think we're ready to go.
But you're really good at flight control.
Assemble now. Start assembly. Yes. And now this is the auto-assign thing.
Oh, okay.
So click on that, and it'll automatically put the best people in.
Okay, neat.
So, confirm assignments. Yes. No more assignments. Go. Yes.
Wait, what did it warn us about?
Just that someone's not assigned to a job. So once again, we're paying someone to sit in the donut room. Which is a room made of donuts.
No, that's why you gotta get your...
Eat the walls.
Get your physics, engineering, science degree. You can get a really good job from NASA, just paid to eat donuts.
Alright, so anyways, here we go.
Earth orbit failed. Earth orbit failed.
My favorite is when it says that the countdown failed. So it's was the guy 10, 9, 6, 2, 8. God damn it.
You had the number upside down.
Ampersand. What?
H2 seconds? What? We're making this sound much more exciting than it really is.
I'm pretty sure rocket launches are pretty exciting.
They are, but I mean, we're not really launching a rocket. We're playing a game launching a rocket.
No, this is like Ender's Game. We're actually controlling Cape
Oh
Canaveral,
gosh.
Florida.
You're not supposed to give that away.
Shit. If we're going to Mars, nothing can stop us.
Did you see that movie or read that book?
No, I just know the gist of it.
I don't know anything other than is that supposed to be like a spoiler? Because somebody told me that the first time about telling me the book.
It's like the Bruce Willis is a ghost thing.
So, god damn it. The first time somebody told me, hey, I read this book called Ender's Game.
Turns out he's actually controlling real people.
I guess we're spoiling it now to other people.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. But that was the first thing they said to me. It was like, I thought there was going to be something more about it. Then everyone's like, gee, it's got a really good twist. I'm like, oh, you mean the fact that the kid is controlling all of it in a real war? Like, oh. That was the first thing I knew. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Oh, good job. Also, good job, team.
Yeah, we launched a rocket.
Talking about sci-fi movies while launching real rockets.
I bet that's what they do in real life. It's just like... Alright, so now that we've...
Isn't this so much more boring than that sci-fi movie? Man, Pacific Rim is way cooler than that.
Yeah,
anyways.
come on. So anyways, now that we've completed a mission in space, we can now jump straight to lunar probes and get those started.
Okay. So yeah, what are the individual missions that we should probably do as steps towards getting to the moon?
Yeah.
Like lunar probes. What's between lunar probes and then actually starting?
So we have to do a lunar flyby. I think we can skip impactor, but we have to do orbiter as well. We can skip the return sample. We have to complete the Mercury program, and then we have to do at least one orbital mission in Gemini, like in the basic Gemini, and then we can go to start doing the...
You're getting distracted?
The city is on fire.
Hang on. That's an old-timey horn sounding, too.
Apparently there were like 2 fires in the dorms this quarter.
Yeah, wasn't one from like a towel burned in a bathroom? How the hell does that happen? You know what that is, and like it's still under investigation.
Yeah.
You know what somebody was doing.
Yeah.
What?
Smoking.
Yeah. Don't smoke indoors unless you don't have any smoke alarms, and also don't do that.
Yeah.
So
anyways, with lunar flybys, we can
that.
do Zond 5 or the Pioneer 4.
Which one? I'm guessing Pioneer was the American one.
Yes.
Let's just go American.
Okay. No more.
How are we doing compared to
Real life?
Yeah, the real history.
It's 1959 or
7? I know our numbers are covering it up.
We're on track. We should probably start the X-15 program.
Do it.
And I'm going to unassign all these people.
Making sure to click the X.
On the X, otherwise the game's
artificial difficulty. Have to actually click the X.
Close that program. Manage programs. This program. I strong. But we haven't even like drawn it out. We just immediately start building it.
All we have is like a crude drawing on a napkin of the rocket. That's as far as we're into the program.
Right, you guys got the
Braun, what do you think of this?
I believe
the drawing too is like a Da Vinci drawing. It's a winged rocket made out of wood.
Did you ever watch the video I sent you of Da Vinci's piano?
No, not yet.
Oh, you should watch that.
I did see the other attachment though of the paper written in German, but having
then translated
English Microsoft Word auto correct all the spelling. Nacho Itch higher voter.
Also,
I gave that to a German pen pal of mine to see what he made of it. And he's like, it's funny, I can actually kind of read it. To me, it was just nothing but gibberish. Anyways.
So I've opened up the X-15 program and hired an astronaut.
Okay.
I'm gonna hire one more crude.
Crude?
Remember we were talking about the napkin? No,
yeah.
Crude spacecraft.
Yeah.
They're not very refined. So this is our new rocket, the Juno 2.
Make sure you don't mix up your, what are they called? Homophones?
Words that sound... That's like when you kill someone, isn't it?
No, what?
Oh, wait, that's homicide. Never.
No, homophones, when words sound the same but are spelled differently.
Yeah.
Oh, a crude spacecraft.
Why didn't you say that's what you wanted?
Wait, NASA controls the weather? You said you want to end the current season? Yes, end it.
It's very powerful to be the NASA weather chief.
Cool.
You know, I think we can actually do just for more prestige is go back to satellites, explore, and do the explore extended mission. Now I have to reopen it, whatever. But this will just boost our prestige a bit because I think oh, it's good that when you don't end a program, it just like destroys all the research you did. It's like, well, now we gotta start over. Thanks for
bureaucratic inefficiency.
So this will just boost our prestige a bit.
Cool.
Assuming it succeeds, otherwise it could fail and we lose prestige. Launch mission. This is another thing they add is that you can now skip the render if you just want to cut straight to the end.
Oh.
Watch. I think we should follow it.
Okay.
But on some
it is more exciting. I mean, like when we do the moon, obviously we're gonna follow it, but
sometimes because these can get rather extensive sometimes, especially if you're just like redoing one that you did before. So sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyways, a success. 10.
Countdown.
9.
Countdown.
5. Damn it. We hired a preschooler to do the countdown. I don't think they really know what they're doing.
I don't know. I think it's the one thing a preschooler is decent at, counting their fingers.
They can only count up to 3, and I think 4 is the highest number.
Yes.
But
just push the. Why do they even do a countdown? I mean, just like.
Are you ready? Yep. Okay, go.
Like, yeah. Is there something that has?
The ascent failed.
Is there something that has to? Oh.
It didn't get up into space. No, we have like 0 prestige.
No, I mean, is there something that needs to be done during the countdown at certain time intervals that if it isn't, will mess up the thing? Or is it sort of just a, well, here we're going to get ready. You got like a minute just to gather yourself.
I think that's pretty much just what it is.
No.
You seem disappointed by that.
Kinda, because like, I can imagine somebody's like, I've had 60 seconds to do this, and then the rocket goes up. But they do it for non-crewed missions. So like, rockets...
I think they just want to be very precise. They don't count down. It's like, okay,
go.
Go. Oh, shit. So now we can either put more research into this and launch it, or we just skip it and continue with what we're doing with the other missions.
Well, what's the downside if we skip it?
Nothing. Well, we have less prestige now. We only have 100 prestige. So when the budget review comes up, like...
Yeah, let's...
I think we should skip it personally.
Okay.
Because we'd have to take people off the new program to work on that one. And this one's like, that rocket's almost ready, and then that'll be ready. And the X-15
the capsule?
chugging along. No, that's a satellite.
Oh, it's a weird-looking satellite.
I'm sure it doesn't appreciate that.
Can we put the that one logo of the octopus eating the world on our stuff? Have you seen that?
No.
Really?
I haven't seen that.
I don't know what it is. It's from some sort of space program. I don't know, but I don't know which agency does it. I don't think it's NASA. It'd be a little. NASA usually doesn't make
jokes,
something like that. But it is like it's some American space program, probably NSA. But it's you haven't like we should put it up. We'll put it up in this as we're talking about it. But it's a picture of an octopus, like enveloping the world, and like I think their motto is "Nothing is beyond our reach." You haven't heard? This is like all over the news. Okay, well,
I like that though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're honest. Although if you actually look at emblems and insignia for some other countries, space programs, or like satellites and whatnot, there's some really crazy ones. I saw one. I was looking them up after seeing that, and there were like these weird ones. I assume are Scandinavian, but they have like a wizard on it.
Swedish space program.
There's a wizard on it. He's like casting a spell. I'm not kidding you. Yeah.
Wow, that's.
Yeah, reminds me of that The Simpsons, the Uncle Sam eating the world.
Yeah.
Try to stop us.
Right, so since our rocket's pretty much good to go, I'm just gonna assign everyone to work on this, so we can really boost up our research on this thing. And that's almost ready to go. Let's see how that's doing. Oh yeah, we could set it to launch, and then when it actually officially launches, when I click on turn, it'll be at 50 or 86, 89.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So
what does Von Braun say? Von Braun says it's good.
Yeah, I know, but
it's just a test flight.
He's lied to us before.
Proceed. Auto sign.
Neat.
Yeah, 66. Really.
That's all we have. What was that person's name? Was it Bernadine Ort?
I can't go back. I can't say that.
We do have a pilot, right?
Yeah.
Ah, sweet. What's the pilot's name? Oh.
Louisa Gunderez.
No, I thought it said Luigi.
To me, the astronaut. 86%.
Yeah, probably good. I mean, it only has a person in it.
Yeah. It's like what we tell the wife. It's like, oh, it's pretty good. Oh, and our astronauts can die now, unlike last time.
Oh, wait, what? I didn't register for a moment. Oh.
It's probably fine.
Is it a man or a woman? You said is Luis?
Gender isn't really an issue in this alternate version of the 60s.
Well, I know. I'm just saying you said tell the wife.
Oh. Well, it could be a lesbian.
That's true.
This is a very accepting version of the 60s.
Bernadine Ort, I'm pretty sure was the name. We'll find out. No wheels. Just put some wheels on it. Why don't they have wheels on it? Are they going to burn up?
We talked about this first time.
I know, but...
Yes, because it's like so close to the rocket or something.
It seems... Even if I were a really smart scientist, dude...
You're saying you're not?
If you're saying I am, I'll go apply to NASA. If I were pitching the X-15 program, like, here's what we're going to do, and here's the design.
And it's got no back wheels.
It's got no back wheels.
Yeah, so that sounds good. Wait,
I feel like I'd have a hard time explaining that to somebody.
No, trust me, it's fine.
No, they'll burn up if we put them on. Can we get that? How is it going to land?
Bernadine Ort, Georgina Mims, Luis Ligueros, and Sergio Talaferro.
I like Bernadine Ort.
Yes. And our astronaut is Luis Figueroa. Yeah. Games made by Brazilian people.
Are those what names are? Is that what names are like in Brazil?
Sure.
I don't know. I've never been. You've been, right?
Oh yeah. No, I haven't. I don't speak Portuguese. It's cool if I did though. All right. This is the actual. That was just the test flight.
Okay.
And now we're actually going to go up to the edge of space.